In 2023, an American F-22 Raptor, the most advanced and lethal fifth-generation fighter jet on the planet, was conducting a routine patrol when it was suddenly intercepted by a silent wingless orb. The pilot tried to engage, but the object effortlessly forced the F-22 completely out of its operational airspace. The United States military captured this entire engagement on high-resolution sensors. But you are not allowed to see it. Why should you care about a classified encounter from 2 years ago? Because right now, the skies above our heads are fundamentally changing. While the media distracts you with political theater, a massive, unacknowledged war is happening in our atmosphere. We are seeing a terrifying surge in daytime fireballs shattering windows across the globe. And simultaneously, the Air Force is quietly firing up a hypersonic scramjet engine that was digitally printed to survive the thermal melting point of Mach 6. The line between classified military technology and non-human intelligence has completely collapsed. Today, we are going to open the vault. We will reveal the exact details of a shadow program so highly classified that the Pentagon has deliberately hidden it from the United States Congress. And later in this video, we will discuss the devastating shattered asteroid theory that is causing sonic booms every 3 days across the world right now. To understand the cover-up, you have to understand the architecture of the lie. In 1953, the CIA convened the Robertson Panel. Their official recommendation was to systematically ridicule and dismiss anyone who reported a UFO. Fast forward to today, and whistleblowers confirm the government is still using the exact same playbook. They created an unacknowledged special access program, a dark project entirely immune to government oversight. Its codename is Immaculate Constellation. Immaculate Constellation isn't just a filing cabinet. It is a massive active quarantine zone for the most terrifying sensor data the military collects. But before we reveal the contents of the highly classified 13-minute ocean video that triggered a constitutional crisis, hit the subscribe button right now to join Atlas Classified. We expose the truth the mainstream media ignores. Now, let us look at the footage. According to verified whistleblower reports, there is a 13-minute continuous video sitting on a secure Department of Defense network right now. It shows a massive white orb breaching the surface of the ocean completely intact, ignoring all known laws of hydrodynamics and aerodynamics. And these objects are not just hiding in the deep ocean. They are actively surveilling our most sensitive military manufacturing sites. In January 2025, multiple witnesses observed shape-shifting orbs hovering directly over a highly secure Lockheed Martin facility in Colorado. These objects operated in total silence, continuously disappearing and reappearing in different geometric shapes. They were not drones. They were not Starlink satellites. They were demonstrating dominance over the exact corporation tasked with building our next-generation weapons. Which brings us to the ultimate question. What if some of these anomalies are actually ours? Welcome to Project Mayhem. For decades, the successor to the SR-71 Blackbird was considered an impossible dream. The friction of flying at hypersonic speeds creates a plasma envelope so incredibly hot that it melts traditional aerospace metal into absolute slag. But the Air Force Research Laboratory didn't give up. They initiated the SR-72 program. And they achieved the impossible through a breakthrough known as digital transformation. Lockheed Martin engineers used advanced computational models to digitally print a scramjet engine from scratch. They built microscopic cooling channels directly into the structural material of the engine itself. This allows the SR-72 to fly at Mach 6 without melting. The testing of these turbine-based combined cycle engines is happening right now in the American Southwest. When civilians see a plasma-wrapped hypersonic vehicle executing a high-altitude turn, they report a UFO. We are currently saturating the theater of operations with autonomous platforms. The Manta Ray deep-sea drone, the B-21 Raider, directed energy laser trucks. The background noise of the sky is deafening. But we cannot blame the military for everything. Because in early 2026, the Earth's atmosphere was violently assaulted by an anomaly of astrophysical origin, a massive unexplained surge of daytime fireballs. In the first 3 months of 2026 alone, The American Meteor Society recorded over 2,000 fireball events. These were not shooting stars. These were massive rocks penetrating so deeply into our atmosphere that they generated concussive sonic booms every 3 days. In March, a 1-ton rock exploded 30 miles above Houston, Texas, unleashing a blast equivalent to 26 tons of TNT. A few days later, a 7-ton asteroid lit up the sky over Ohio so brightly it was captured by weather satellites in orbit. Over Western Europe, a 6-second daytime bolide generated over 3,000 panicked eyewitness reports. The public immediately blamed the military. They blamed hypersonic weapons. But the truth was far older and far more dangerous. Scientists recovered fragments from the blast zones. They identified them as rare diagonite and eucrite meteorites. These rocks do not come from weapons testing. They come from the crust of an ancient protoplanet called Vesta. Orbital dynamicists confirmed our worst fear. A massive asteroid had likely shattered in deep space, sending a concentrated shotgun blast of dense debris directly into Earth's orbital path. We are flying blindly through a cosmic minefield. And while we look to the skies, our terrestrial reality is equally fractured. Artificial intelligence is now capable of writing functional viral genomes from scratch. Invasive mosquitoes are surviving the freezing winters of Iceland for the first time in history. And astronomers have recently proposed that the Milky Way galaxy itself might be trapped inside a massive, empty cosmological void. We are living in an era of extreme acceleration. The government is actively hiding the Immaculate Constellation database because the reality of transmedium orbs outmaneuvering our F-22s is too destabilizing for the public to handle. Meanwhile, Lockheed Martin is printing hypersonic engines that look exactly like alien technology. And the universe is hurling shattered protoplanets at our cities. The information war is here. And the only way to survive it is to pay attention to the anomalies they try to bury. If you want to know the truth about the directed energy weapons used in Havana, click the video on your screen right now. And stay classified.